Hello, welcome to my channel, Wing Spiritual Clarity. My name's Wendy Wing. I'm doing all signs reading. This is for everybody, anybody who's watching. Remember, this is a general reading, so take what resonates and leave the rest. If you'd like a personal reading, there's a link in the description box below. I also have a drop-in weekly class on Sunday. We'll be learning a lot of psychic tools and bring your own questions for the second hour. So, all right, let's get started. Let's see what the most important messages for today are. In the past, we have the Ten of Swords. So in the past, you were ending a very painful cycle. Feels like you were exploring victimhood, not fitting in, not. I get the feeling at the root of this is a lack of respect for yourself, a lack of self-worth, and this started transforming. You started recognizing your value and worth, that I don't feel like you're doing it in an egoic way, but you're realizing I'm just as good as anybody else. I'm definitely not always the problem here. Yeah, you were in lesson in the past. Lessons about your family of origin. It looks like your family of origin was difficult, painful. Feels like there was very little love. It feels like you learned how to handle mistreatment, to tolerate mistreatment. And I think that's part of what you were transforming in the past that I'm tuning into. No longer going to sacrifice yourself for others. And this was difficult. This is very painful. This wasn't an easy move. This was incredibly difficult because not only are you separating from maybe friends, relationships, but you're also separating from old versions of you, old ways of being, old beliefs. You're having to let go of, like, grieve timelines that will never happen because you're what you thought was going to be your life, it looks like it's not going to be that way. And even though it feels like it's the correct move, it's still difficult. It's still painful because you're human and you have emotions and you're complex. So I just want to honor how difficult this was in the past for you to go through these lessons, to try to understand why things are so painful, why things are so difficult. So it looks like you ended a cycle. What's fantastic is you end the cycle and it feels like you're already kind of becoming the person that you're becoming. That doesn't make any sense. It feels like you already have at least the beginning idea of who you would prefer to be. It might be in your subconscious, but all right. So in present energy, we have the Two of Cups in reverse. A breakup, something, people who were once, yeah, it looks like you're not accepting an offer or an opportunity. Feels like letting go of the timeline where you're with someone where there wasn't any love, and instead you're it feels like you're surrounded by people who care and love you. And let's get some more. What do we need to know about... Okay, some of you are, there's this reckless energy, someone coming forward, very flirty. They might appear independent and free, but it doesn't feel like this person is available. I was getting like this person, it feels like someone is flirting with you, but they don't seem free and clear to do this. So they're reckless. Wow. This feels like somewhat, yeah, it's causing a tower. Someone, I'm so curious, like, who is this? Who is this? They want to build a foundation, but they're not free and clear to build a foundation. Yeah, they're getting caught not being loyal. So it feels like either you are in a relationship with someone you don't want to go forward with because they're reckless and they are acting like they're single, even though they're still connected with you. And this is causing a tower because that's inappropriate behavior, that's not acceptable. Or there's someone in your environment who is coming forward to flirt with you. It looks like there is a breakup, that you've broken up, and it feels like someone wants to communicate with you their desires, but they're not free. So any way I slice it, something here, someone's not being above board. There's deception here, reckless behavior, and a tower. Yeah, I feel like you'll know who this is because you see them. You see them as there's a lack of loyalty, and you really can't grow with someone if that's the foundation of the relationship. If you want to grow with someone and evolve, that's a really tough foundation to come from. Know what I mean? All right. No, this is what's hidden. What's hidden is the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords is willing to listen, to watch, very head over heart. But as soon as she recognizes that something is not correct, it's a lie, then she cuts. Like cuts them out, cuts them off. Yeah, it looks like the Queen, the Queen of Swords does not want to be treated like an option. And it feels like I don't want to plan. It feels like the Queen of Swords is not wanting to be treated like an option, is kind of pulling back their energy to really think about what moves they can make. Feels like she's going to make moves quietly, very quiet, but confidently when she does decide to make moves. I think there's no strategizing, no planning with someone. It feels like someone you're not interested anymore. There's this, I think, having experienced what's happening in the present energy, Someone is not interested in that cup any longer. Not wanting to be treated like an option, and not interested in someone who spills their cups, someone who doesn't know how to work with cups. It's like, this feels like someone who's had enough. Only you can realize when you've had enough, whether that's in a job, a relationship, a situation, figuring it out, trying to find, you might do that for decades, but then when you've had enough, you're like, oh, I've had enough. Yeah. This feels like someone has had enough. Can I say that again? Had enough. All right. The advice is the Queen of Wands. This is someone very attractive. I love her skirt here is a peacock skirt. So that definitely someone very attractive, someone proud of what they have and recognizing their own beauty. It looks like this feels like your energy to just be yourself, be attractive. Be attractive, like as in being in your feminine energy. There's something here, a message here about not engaging in the injustice, to something about observing. Just observe and accept and see. Allow this person, people, to show you who they are, and be like, instead of like, how do I fix this? How it feels like you're switching into another gear, and instead of like, how do I fix this? How do I repair? Instead you're like, I'm just gonna watch and actually listen and just see who this person is. Let them show me who they are. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna fight. It feels like you're not engaging in the fight, in the struggle with this person, because there's a realization it doesn't lead to anything positive. And instead, I'm just going to witness and allow this person to show me exactly who they are. Not, again, to switch or change them or win. It's just like, oh my gosh, really sit with, and I'm seeing who I'm with. And I think it's powerful and empowering, and it helps you make moves when you stop trying to keep everything from falling apart and let things fall apart that aren't meant to be fixed, to accept and see things for and people for who they are. Wow. All right. That's your little daily psychic reading. I hope that was helpful. Take care. Bye.